Another thing too that I have to always remind myself, and I think pastors, especially guys starting out, really need to be told over and over again, is that reading is pastoral work, and that reading is a discipline you need to commit to, and having that carved out time every day. I like to tell students at ETS, obviously you're going to be reading for the text you're preaching. You're going to be reading for around that text, commentaries, all sorts of stuff. But I encourage them to think about having their own principle, maybe like a 15 minutes 3 times a day for different genres.
That's good. Yeah.
Or maybe a 30-minute a day discipline of reading outside of the sphere of what you're preaching on, that's carrying you in a direction maybe you've not been before, developing a bit. And so getting past the sense that, I know that I struggle so much with, it comes to that moment I've set aside to read in my week, and I think, man, but I've got to go respond to those emails first, and I've got to go do this or that. And what happens is eventually is you just lose the discipline of reading.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of the healthy rhythms are about slowing down actually in order to speed up and not lose your fundamental commitments, the basics of just of things like reading and carving out those spaces that you won't give away except for emergencies. So.
Another important thing about the reading is it deepens your well. So it actually has long-term dividends that you might not feel the immediate need or usefulness of what you're reading, but it gives you more theological depth, breadth, especially if you're reading different genres, if you're not staying just, the only thing I read is churchy stuff. If you're reading in different kinds of material, it gives you that breadth that's more holistic and human, and you're able to navigate conversations with people that you're pastoring that you wouldn't otherwise be able to participate in. It's easy to not make time for that. And for those who are readers, right, it's easy to think, oh, this is just a luxury. If you enjoy reading, it's easy to feel guilty for reading.
Right.
But these are actually helpful, useful ways of just being a better scholar, a better pastor, more human, those kinds of things.
And reading novels, I think, is very helpful in that too, especially with being more human.
Any favorites?
I was given by a church member recently the Confessions of a Justified Sinner, which is a Scottish novel, James Hogg, from the early 19th century. And it is a laugh out loud. You don't say that too often about early 19th century texts, but it really is a laugh out loud text about Presbyterian ministry in the early 19th century in Scotland, and different characters, and so it's been fun.